I'm sick. Yesterday, driving my truck about an hour away, right? Randomly just started getting super cold and sweating at the same time. Then I pulled over and threw up like 15 times. Yellow ass stomach acid you throw up, puking that shit all out, dog. The most sour substance imaginable, regurgitated. It was awful. I'm gonna do the only thing I know what to do, and I'm gonna get butt ass naked, lay this blanket on the ground, get some vitamin D exposure straight to my ball sack, which is the source of my immune system. Wait a minute. Thought I was like, I had this blanket on because I'm just like, oh, I'm so cold, I got a fever, I'm just so sick. You think I am, dog? Hell no. I'm gonna lay out for like 15 minutes and it'll fight whatever's in my system off.
Kenny, that's so stupid. You need to go to the doctor and get prescribed medicine.
Oh yeah, that's smart. Let me just take some pills that fight the disease for me and weaken my immune system instead of taking vitamins, getting vitamin D exposure and strengthening my immune system so my body can fight it itself. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Guarantee I feel 100% after. Why would you lay out butt naked in your own yard, man? My neighbors don't want to see cock and balls. Don't look over here. Nah, they probably won't be able to see me anyway. I'm gonna lay in the backyard.
Yeah, buddy! 20 minutes later.
Whew, all right. I feel so much better now. I feel like I sweated out most of it laying out there about 20-30 minutes, but I want to sweat some more, so I'm gonna weed eat. Feel 100% now. I know the way I felt. But most people, you know, they'll just go to the doctor, they'll prescribe them a week worth of steroids, and then they'll down McDonald's every single day. They wonder why they're shitting their guts out. That's just my personal belief. I don't like doctors. Like that SpongeBob episode where he's scared to go to the doctor. That's me. But anyways, today we're sitting here scratching our heads, looking at my beautiful Ford F-250 6.0 liter. So I've got about 8 codes on it right now. All of them are circuit issues, and I found out why, man. Whoever worked on the wiring of this truck before me, you are an idiot. I've talked to the dude that owned this truck before me. He seemed like a pretty smart guy from what I could tell, so I don't think he was the one that did the wiring. I feel like somebody bought this, tried to fix it up and sell it for some profit. Some $10 an hour shop guy was like, oh, I can fix that, boy. This damn sensor right here, I got a circuit issue with it. The damn pigtails aren't even spliced, man. Is this guy high or something? What is this shit? I don't know if y'all can see it, but down right here, all I did was take the tape off, didn't even tug on it or nothing. It just wasn't crimped down. He forgot to crimp it. Wires looked like they were stripped back with his teeth. Like, I honestly think he put his mouth down there, pulled the coating off the wire and tried to crimp it down. Honestly, what it looks like somebody chewed this shit. I don't even know if he put the right wires into what. So I'm about to look it up on the internet, make sure it's wired right. There's just so much shit, man. This connector's held on by a zip tie to the turbski, and I found a big problem here. I need somebody. Can't find a lot of these problems on the internet because these are uncommon issues. Check this out, man. Somebody please tell me what to do here. Anybody ever had this issue with their 6.0? Whatever this doohickey is, brake booster, I don't know. Looks like brake lines going into it. The connector, look at it. Burnt to a crisp up top. And then I popped the cover off the back. These fat wires run into the back of it. I haven't done research to figure out what exactly it goes to, but it runs this fuse panel, so it seems pretty important. I know I got to change this out. for sure, but I got to figure out why it burnt up to a crisp like that, you know? Was it from this doohickey spewing out water onto it, or do I got somewhere down the line a short to ground, and if I change this connector out, it's just going to do the same thing? I'm really glad I bought this truck, man. I got the Ford F-150, right? And just owning it over the years, I've became a 4.6 liter Triton wizard. That's one thing I'm proud to admit. I know damn near everything about them motors, and I'd like to be that way about 6.0s because I don't really know shit about diesels. But we learning, baby. This is a big problem here, the sensor. Whatever this doohickey is here on the air nodule, it's got that little button on it. It wasn't even plugged in. I found the sensor to it, plugged it up. No other obvious wiring issues from what I can tell. I do believe anything up under that coolant reservoir guy probably messed up, so that's the first thing we need to do. Need to order an upgraded cap. Matter of fact, I'm just going to look for an upgraded degas bottle. Really nice cap and everything that'll be able to handle the tune that it's got on it, not push coolant out the cap. A lot of people are saying they think it's the head gasket starting to seep out. I would have thought that. There was an install issue with the last head gasket when it was bulletproof. Dude that owned it before me, he bulletproofed it himself, and he's somewhat of a diesel mechanic. I mean, it runs, so I believe him. And the entire time he's owned it, it's done that. It spewed out coolant out the cap. That other degas bottle, there was no exhaust soot up in it, which would be an indication of the head gasket seeping. Never white smokes. Dude, what? Am I living in a wasp farm? What is this shit? Is my neighbor mating wasps? Yeah, since he said it's done that the entire time, it hasn't gotten worse over time. He owned it 3 or 4 years before me. Been the exact same since then. I think we have a different issue. Even if it is a head gasket, we'll change it. Hell, yeah, we're gonna sit here. I'm gonna crimp that back up. And this connector, I guess I'm just gonna get a little file, something real small, and kind of scratch it up in there. That way it'll get some metal to metal contact. We're gonna clear the code, start it back up, see what we got. All right, y'all. I'm gonna have to buy a new one of these. ECU explains why my brakes are acting funny. Yeah, I took it off, and then one of these pins, and I was trying to clean it, pushed in. I was like, what the hell? Popped these screws off, looked at the back of it. Yeah, burnt through, buddy. It's only a $60 part, though. I'm not even looking for that. Dude, this truck eats. It just eats shit. I dropped a pair of damn nice ass wire strippers when I was messing with this. Looked for 20 minutes. Up, down, left, right, flashlight up under it. It ate it. Probably gonna be going down the road. It's gonna fall out. I'm gonna run right over it, stab into my tire. See how she's running with one less problem. Hopefully not the same. Definitely got some more problems with it. Y'all ready for this shit? This is gonna be so bright. One of those 32-inch 5D light bars that Oxbeam sent me. I robbed these off the F-150. I was gonna slap them right there where those fog lights are, but I would have to get different mounting brackets. These wouldn't work there. Starting to rob parts off that truck, putting it on this one. Seems as if the side piece is starting to turn into the main thing. Got some more wonderful news. Listen to this, man. Y'all are already gonna be able to tell a huge difference. So, come to find out, this might help some of y'all out too. If you got a bunch of codes that pop up on your shit, this is like relay circuit or circuit high, circuit low, whatever. Pop your fuse box off, pull out every single relay, even look at the fuses too. And if there's any corrosion on them, scrape it off, get down in there where it connects, scrape the corrosion off down in there. I only have 4 codes left on my truck now. That's all the problems were. From the coolant jug, from the overflow tank, it was squirting water out, landing straight on this fuse box. Doesn't really seat in very well, see? That's how it was getting wet. I'm gonna have to rig something up here. No rubber seal right here, which is weird. That was the problem, man. Super easy fix. Just had to scrape some corrosion off. Now my truck's running perfect. I am absolutely, utterly tickled to death. What a W, man. One of the biggest W's I've had in a while. 4 codes I have left. 2 of them are for the EGR. They don't matter because the EGR is deleted. The other one is an idle air temperature sensor. And then also we got a glow plug. We got a new glow plug. It was like $4 or $5. We're just gonna slap a new one of those in. Dude, there's not a single code on it that really matters after that. I have an ABS brake light on. I think that is what this is. I've always thought the brake, since I got it, I always thought the brakes felt a little funny. I was like, well, maybe I need to buy new calipers and new rotors, whatever, no biggie. But that definitely makes a lot of sense. Almost pulsating when it stops, like almost as if the rotors need to be turned, but the rotors are smooth as a baby's ass cheek. Not grooved, nothing. Matter of fact, while we're here, let's just go ahead and do it. I think it's time. Oh yeah. Gotta get some self-tapping screws. Screw it down on the top of that piece of wood. Not a permanent fix, but keep the shotties from asking why my truck's bending in half. Just for some insight, I'm using a 1/2-inch breaker bar and a 10-pound dumbbell as a hammer. Buddy. It's not rattling. Just the small things in life, man, that get me. Just get a little walk around on it. Straight. That one's straight too. Dude, my truck just looks so much better. Yes! Super old shit that I found in the garage when I moved in here. Let's see how good this 20-year-old wheel cleaner is gonna work. Like, look at the difference back there, man. That is insane. I'm in a groove right now. I just cleaned the wheels, so why the hell not just power wash it? I got all the stuff. Been running around everywhere trying to find the stuff to do it. Finally found it all. A lot of people, psychiatric specialists, they'd call what I'm doing now manic episodes. Running around here, running around there, trying to get everything done. But you know what I call it? Having a big cock. I don't know. What you're doing and listen.
Bits of real panther, so you know it's good. It's quite pungent. Stings the nostrils in a good way. Yeah. Brian, I'm gonna be honest with you, that smells like pure gasoline.
60% of the time, it works. Every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Got it all cleaned up now. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Oh my gosh, it looks so much better, man. Now we got a light bar in it. The engine is running damn near perfect. The bed is lined up and she's clean. Oh! I also sprayed my four-wheeler off while I had my power washer out. I'm gonna include some gym content on this video. So we're gonna drive out into town, hit some chests, give y'all some more shots of the truck when we get out there. See if the shine holds up after the drive, after it dries off. All right, y'all, we're in the gym now, in the bathroom. I've already done the warm up, get a band, stretch your shoulders out, set of pull-ups, and then get the dumbbells, do that for 20. Just warm up the rotator cuffs, prevent injury. Tonight, we're just gonna try to get a good chest pump, a little bit of arms, shoulders. Go ahead and start our first workout. So for that one, on my last set, did a drop set. For example, 2 plates, did as many as I could, and then I took a plate off each side, as many as I could. I typically do that with every workout on the last set. On this one, most people, you know, just grab it, do normal chest flies. I like to do it like this, feel way more of contraction, gives me a way bigger pump. Put my elbows on it, grab it like this, push, squeeze at the top with your elbows. Get that stretch. That's my next workout. All right, next exercise, we're gonna do cable pulls, all 3 variants. First, we're gonna do upper and lower, and then mid. I see a lot of people, when they do this, just trying to throw the weight up. You gotta do that, lower the weight. You're gonna retract your scapula. Use your chest muscles. Try to think about pulling with your elbows. You're just using as a pivot. I don't know if that makes sense. I do this with about every workout. You get to the top, squeeze as hard as you can, slow on the way back. Explode up, squeeze, slow. It's with everything. Bench press, doing back workouts. The best way to build muscle, the fastest. Next variant, I variate these. Sometimes I'll do more of a fly, sometimes I'll do more of a press. I'm feeling more of a press today. You don't just get in here and kind of step forward a little bit. Make sure your elbows go back for the contraction, and then think about squeezing your elbows together. Hold it. Slow back, get a full stretch. Last variant, on this one, a lot of people do like that, which is all right, but ever since I started doing this, my chest gets a way bigger pump. Kind of press it. Stretch. Just like what I showed you with the lower chest, but upper or mid. Bro, why you gotta tag me and stuff, bro? You know these chicks that add me. My list is full, bro. I can't have any more. Got a pretty nasty chest pump right now. $55s, no biggie. Wait, you don't think I can do the 120s, bruh? Strict form, baby. Kind of what I do, bruh. I live here. Blanket and pillow on that bench right there. I sleep there. Quit being a pussy. The gym. What else is there to say, bruh? All right, I need to get a fat arm pump. Who's that guy staring at me, bro? Does he think he's bigger than me? Yeah. Gotta wait for the bass drop. Ain't about how much you can lift, it's about how much it looks like you can lift. Yeah, baby. All right, we're gonna superset dips, drop to the ground, do as many push-ups as we can, which will probably be like 10, because my chest is pretty fatigued right now. We're gonna do that 4 times. Couldn't even do 3 push-ups. What it's all about, going to failure.
How do you get all the girls that you get, man? How does that work? How do you do it? You want to explain to your fans?
It's just ever since I got that merchandise, RNTVshop.com, throwing them tees on, bro. No, nothing financial.
Yes, you have.
Oh my. If I had no muscles, nothing, just threw an RNTV shirt on, the pheromones incorporated into the fabric, just automatically, girls magnetized to you. RNTVshop.com, baby. Oh, show them, show them. Yes, sir. Testosterone infused merchandise. RNTVshop.com. I was watching Never Back Down 2, and I thought this was kind of cool. So watch this. About to natty rage. Take my word on it. I'm gonna do that 2 more times. I doubt y'all wanna see the same thing over and over again. Do a little bit of posing for the final pump. But we gotta do shoulders before we head out, of course. Doing shoulders right after this. My favorite muscle group and my favorite workout. Okay, I lied to y'all. I didn't do 2 more of those. Do some lateral raises. I seen some TikTok, it was like,
If you're going over 15s on lateral raises, you're losing slow and controlled form.
bruh, 35s. Kind of swung in the last few, that's fine. 4 sets of heavy. The 4th set, I'll do 35 many as I can, 25 many as I can, 20, 10, and then all the way to 7, 5, and then I'll hold the 2.5s till I'm on the verge of crapping myself. I got one particular song I listen to every time I do my superset of lateral raises. Puts me in demon mode, so try not to get scared or anything. can almost tell I work out now. Never really done gym content like that before. If y'all enjoyed that, make sure y'all let me know in the comments if you want to see more things like that. Before I hop off here, I'm gonna give y'all a little shot of the truck. Got it all shined up, looking real purty. We're gonna go find a parking lot with good lighting, try to get a few clips of it. Oh shit. Oh, she's so sexy. Currently 10 a.m. I have not slept yet. I stayed up all night editing. I'm exhausted. I was pretty proud of this video. I thought it was a good one. If you feel the same, make sure you let me know by leaving this video with a fat thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Coming close to 500,000 subscribers. I love y'all. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.